You get down in that tunnel.
Down the tunnel? What for, Mrs. H?
Don't ask questions. I'm in enough trouble as it is already. Now go on, quick. Hurry.
And this has gone on entirely too long, Harold. I resent being sent to the den every time you have an important call. Look, the reason I wanted us four to get together for dinner is because, well, we just haven't done anything normal lately.
Blanche, will you get off my back? I am just trying to do my job, that's all. Tom, you can understand that, I'm sure.
Well, of course I do. I think it's a shame that you have to leave so soon, but well, if we must go, we must.
And don't worry, Blanche. We'll get together for lunch someday soon. Now, Harold, don't you work too hard.
No, I won't. Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We must
Yes.
do it again sometime.
We will.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Little... Not so fast.
I beg your pardon?
I have some questions for you, Mrs. Horton.
Well, not until we go back inside and I have some tea.
Oh, I'll have Dave bring it out here where we can talk more privately.
All right, Mrs. H, what are you up to?
I see London did as I asked and installed the alarm system.
Is that to keep people out or hope in?
A little bit of both, but primarily just in case any of the Hortons have a key to this place. I don't want them popping in unannounced.
Will they actually do that?
Oh, yes, they're a very close-knit family. Excuse me. Hello?
This is London.
London, where are you?
I'm in a lodge on the lake. I drove your wife up here to meet her grandmother, but there's been a problem.
What problem? Didn't she meet Mrs. Horton?
I don't know. I've been banished to the parking lot for most of the evening. The thing is, Bo Brady entered the lodge.
Brady? Well, didn't you follow him? What's going on?
Look, I went inside to look for them, but neither of them were here.
Did you check the upstairs apartment? They've got to be there somewhere.
I've looked everywhere I can without it looking suspicious.
All right. Just stay right there. I'll be right over.
Problems keeping track of your wife, Larry?
This is London's problem. At least I was told that was to be his job, but he blew it. I'll find her.
I'll give you a lift, all right?
Thank you. Oh, hi, Melissa. Hope's not here.
She's not. Where is she?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to Blondie's. By the way, your mother called and asked me to give you a message.
Oh, what is it?
Well, she told me to tell you that Pete Jennings was asking for his lawyer and that Don Craig thinks that Pete might be ready to make a confession about the shooting.
What?
I knew we'd get a case out of this sooner or later.
Looks like you're well on your way.
Thank you, Tom. I don't see why we couldn't go back inside to our table.
I told you, it's more private out here.
Well, we could go home if you want privacy.
True, but then you'd be missing all the intrigue.
Intrigue? Tom, what are you talking about?
Well, I am talking about the way you've been behaving all evening. And Bo coming in and wanting to see you. What did he want?
Tom, where is the milk for this tea?
Alice, I want some answers, and I want them now.
Hello, Dr. Horton, Mrs. Horton.
Oh,
hello, Abe.
Abe, darling. Come and sit down with us. Get a chair.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm here looking for Bo.
Bo?
Oh, he was here a little while ago. He just disappeared into thin air.
Oh, well, that's like Bo. Look, if you do see him, would you ask him to give me a call? I'll be at the precinct.
Oh, you're working so late.
Yeah, well, Pete Jennings gave Don Craig a call, so we might have some break on your son's shooting.
Oh, I certainly hope so.
Well, we'll see you later. Enjoy yourselves.
Hey,
bye-bye.
Good night, Abe.
All right, now, where were we? Oh, yes, I was asking for some answers.
What are the questions?
The questions are, what are you up to with Bo this time? And what was Bo doing here looking for you?
He wasn't looking for me. It was Blanche.
Blanche? Well, does he even know Blanche?
They have met. But you must promise me that if I tell you, you'll never say a word to anyone.
Well, word about what?
Blanche and Harold.
What do Blanche and Harold have to do with Bo?
Well, promise first, and then I'll tell you.
I promise. What about the Dailies?
Darling, it's really very simple. You see, Blanche is worried about Harold. So she hired Bo as a private investigator to keep an eye on him.
Since that Harold is involved with some other woman?
Well, I'm not sure. But it could be that.
why wasn't Bo here to watch Harold if that was his job? Why'd he disappear?
Oh, darling, he was hiding.
Hiding from Harold?
Well, of course. I don't think a PI would want his mark to know that he was being followed.
PI? Mark? Alice, what's happened to your vocabulary?
I think it's very colorful, don't you? Yes.
Finally.
Can't stay here. I've got to get out of here.
Oh. What are you doing down here?
Well, it's nice running into you here, Mrs. Horton.
Well, this is one of my favorite places.
Yes, mine too.
So it's not a coincidence that we met, is it?
No, not when you put it that way. It isn't. Where's Hope?
Oh, Hope.
Yes, Hope. She's told me that she was going to meet you, but she didn't say where. And I assume since you're here that she'd be here too.
Larry, would you mind getting me another sherry?
Certainly. Certainly.
Well, let go of me. There are spiders in here.
Don't you forget the spiders. What are you doing down here?
It was Grandma's idea.
They shouldn't tell me you were going to be here.
I know.
You know? You knew I was coming down here?
Oh, I was hoping you would. I was just so afraid. You hated me too much to show up.
Well, how could I not show up? I didn't know who was down here, where I was going. Mrs. H just told me it was important.
Would you? Well, would you have come if you knew it was me?
You shouldn't be down here, Hope.
Oh, I don't like it any more than you do.
It's not what I meant.
And you haven't answered my question. Well, would you have come if you knew it was me?
It's really cold and damp down here. I'm really surprised at Mrs. H. Having a pregnant lady be in this condition down here.
Well, I'm not pregnant.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. And if you weren't so damn stubborn all year, I wouldn't still be a virgin.
Wait a minute, let me just catch up with what you're saying here. I got a few questions to ask
Well, you save those questions. Wait a minute, I haven't finished. Now, isn't that a lot better than thinking?
Oh, it's a lot better than a lot of things, but I'd really like to know what's going on here.
What's going on is that I love you, Bo.
Well, I don't understand this. You love me?
Yes, I love you. Bo, do you still hate me?
I never said that.
Maybe not, but you sure act as if you did.
Well, that's because I wanted to. I tried to hate you, but I couldn't. I did want to destroy something. You're making me awful crazy.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, well, what are we doing in this place?
It was Grandma's idea. She thought it would be safe.
Safe from what? Your husband?
Yes. And from Larry's bosses, whoever they are, and Bo from those goons who kidnapped me from Maggie's barn.
You were kidnapped?
Yes. Oh, I never would have left you. I was forced to leave.
No, wait a minute. There was a letter there. It said you hated me. You wrote that. I know you did.
I love you. I never... Oh, they forced me to write it.
Oh, yeah, right. And I suppose they forced you to go to the hospital and tell me you didn't love me? You tell me you hated me? Is that it?
Yes, they did, Bo.
Oh, do you know what they did to me?
Bo, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything, Bo.
Right. And what did they do? Did they put a gun to your back and tell you when you're up on the altar so you marry that worm Welch? Is that what they did?
Why can't I make you understand?
I am trying to understand, but there is an awful lot here. It's getting me very confused. You tell me you love me, you don't love me, you're pregnant, you're not pregnant. What am I supposed to believe?
Bo, please, believe me.
I need some air. I gotta get out of
No,
here.
please, Bo!
Will you just let
No,
me?
don't leave me!
You're being stupid.
No, you're the one who's being stupid. Please stop fighting me and listen to me, Bo,
Well, what
please.
am I supposed to listen to, Hope? It just feels like you're playing some kind of a game here, manipulating me or something.
No, I'm getting damn angry, Bo. Why would my friend go through all this trouble of getting us together so I could get my kicks or something?
I don't know. Maybe you manipulate her. You're making me nuts here.
Damn Irishman. Bo, you're worse than a mule.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Bo, please stop. Do you want to know why I married Larry? Do you, please?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Bo, I married him to save your life. Why else would I marry someone I hate so much? Bo, I love you. I've always loved you. I never stopped. There, now you know, okay? So funny. This isn't funny. I'm marrying you.
Well, is your blushing bride here?
I don't know. I asked Mrs. Horton in an oblique way, and she did some fast sidestepping.
Oblique? Why don't you try the direct approach?
Good idea. Excuse me. Here you are, Mrs. Horton.
Oh, thank you, Larry.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to join you.
Well, now, why should I mind the company of my great-grandchild-to-be's father? Oh, my word. Great-grandchild. That makes me sound ancient, doesn't it?
Oh, far from it. Why don't we toast the baby while we wait here for Hope?
We're waiting for Hope.
Well, of course, now that I know she's coming here. Oh, I love that girl so much, I just can't get enough of her.
Oh, yes, of course.
So, to the baby, whatever it is.
But do you have a preference?
You know, I haven't really given it much thought. I wonder what's keeping Hope.
Now, you know what's the strangest thing? Most men would rather have a boy for their first child, you know, carry on the family name, everything like that. But I don't think it matters. I think little girls are absolutely marvelous. And, of course, Tom and I were so lucky because we had a mix. That sounds very silly, doesn't it? A mix. Sounds as if I'm talking about cake batter.
I know what you mean, Mrs. Horton. You know, I'm going to have to talk to Hope about keeping people waiting.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm so used to Hope's. Now, tell me, Larry, I've only met your brother. Do you have a sister?
Well, Gwen, what a pleasant surprise.
Hello, Maxwell.
You look lovely.
Thank you. I just polished off my last bottle of Lovely Pills.
Did you join me for dinner? You ruin my evening if you don't.
Well, how would it be if I just sat at a table and kind of looked at you?
Now, why would you want to do that?
Curiosity. I'd like to know how rich guys ruin their dinner.
I'm not going to let you get away with that. Come on, Gwen.
I shouldn't tease you. How about just buying me a drink and we'll talk about dinner?
Now, that's more like it.
Hello, Larry. Alice. Now, would you believe that granddaughter of ours? She just called.
Oh. I mean, she did.
Yes. She had this sudden impulse to be with Melissa.
She said that.
Yes, infuriating, isn't it? Waiting for her. I don't know when she'll be here.
Oh, well, if Hope is going to be late, then I guess I better join Max and Gwen for dinner. If you'll excuse me.
All right, Alice. It's time to come clean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know very well that I didn't get any phone call from Hope.
I do?
Yes, I didn't just come out from under a cabbage. Now, whatever it is you're up to has something to do with Bo and Hope, doesn't it?
Tom, you are the most suspicious man in Salem.
And with cause, Alice Horton. With cause.
Tom, there is something I have